everybody, and welcome back to another crazy adventure here at GRG. You know where we're at, you know what we're doing. It's the TCR World Tour Asia style. This time we're at the Zuhai GP. I believe we've got some crazy statistics about this track, but let's get to the action. The drivers are underway. We've only got 3 events remaining, so let's get to it, folks. Salman Saud, our championship leader right now, 8 wins to his name in first place. Travis Manike is almost 100 points adrift, almost impossible for them to catch up at this point. Keyshawn Hall is close to Travis, though, in 3rd. Rene Martinez, Dirk Diggler, Ramiro Perez down in 6th. Ethan Hall in 7th. Derek McCord, Jake Foucher, Oscar Zayas, Bruno Belny, Christian Castro, and Francisco Belay, and Alex Ackerall, of course, taking to this championship so far. As I said, we've got the Chang International full circuit next, and the Twin Ring Motegi being our finale here with TCR. RaceRoom is an awful exciting game. The contact physics seemingly good. We saw a lot of that paint swapping the last couple times we've been out. These guys having no shame in sending their cars to the body shop after this. Zuhai, a track I'm not actually too familiar with. I'm going to want to get on board with someone. Take a look at what's going on. Maybe a cockpit view or a helicam might give us a better idea. First is going the fastest of them all right now. Ooh, out to track limits, it looks like, at the end of 14, headed south now towards turn 1. There's a big old braking zone into turn 1. McCord with the first valid lap, that's fast at 44 flat. Perez and Martinez chasing him down. He makes his way through turn 3, just a little kink, a deep hairpin for turn 4. Gotta set himself up over that sausage. He goes. Another kink coming up. This is going to be turn 6 now into the right-hander. At the end of this is going to be a deep right-hand hairpin. Got to it quick and on the throttle, slowed down well before he turned in. Another kink is 8 on his way to 9. A left-hand 90-degree turn, slightly more than 90 degrees. On the way up to 10 now. Fast left-hander, almost flat, pushing the limits of this car. Double right-hander of 11 turns this into a long hairpin on the back straight. flash of dust here as the kink of 13 gets completed onto a 90-degree turn to 14. A big ol' send out of Keith. Pushing hard. I don't think this one's going to be valid or send him up to the top, but it was a good lap for sure. Manikis up there at 34-1 for now. Provisionally holding on to pole. Salman Saud within a 10th. Oh my goodness to Manikis. He's got to be pushing now. Trying to get Manikis, or maybe he doesn't. The way this track is set up, maybe he doesn't mind holding back in P2 for the start of the race. Sending that car. Looks a little bit stiff maybe. It bounced over the curbs. Saud takes away pole provisionally. 142.8 for him. Within a second up front, Saud, Manikis, McCord for now. Looks like Lawrence, Perez, and Foucher really battling it out also. Keith Hirsch provisionally going pole. Less than a 10th in his pocket as he pushes through the final corner of 14. Goes to the line. I'm not sure if he's got it. He does. And he does take provisional pole as the drivers push for the last 2.5 minutes of this qualifying session. Martinez finally gets one in, goes up to 6th place. 6 is nose right between Lawrence and Perez. Salman Saud almost has a 10th better through sector 2. Lost a little in 1. Looks like he lost it again in 3. Can he hold on? Pushing hard, obviously. Does he have a 10th in the bag? He does. 2 tenths to boot. He pulled it out. Hurst goes provisionally to 2nd. Manikis now half a second back. Any efforts he had before are now thwarted by Hurst and Saud pushing at the last couple of minutes. Oh, Rene Martinez pushing hard through that last corner, just like everybody else. Does a couple personal bests. Is that going to be it for everybody right now? Looks like everybody's hanging out in the pits as qualifying gets wrapped up. Let's take a look at the results right now with Salman Saud in P1. Keith Hurst in 2nd, less than 3 tenths separating them. About a half second back, there's going to be Travis Manikis in 3rd, Derek Record in 4th, Ethan Lawrence in 5th, 6th for Martinez. Ramiro Perez is going to be combative all night long. We know him well to do so cleanly. Jake Foucher rounding it out in 8th place. Glad to see them back and battling again. Let's take a second to take a message from our sponsor at Type Shrift. Just a moment, folks. Stand by.
What's up, guys? This is Rob. Probably know me a little bit better as Type Shrift than Rob, but today we're going to be taking a little bit of a deeper look into kind of behind the scenes of type drift and go over some of the incredible stuff that we have coming up very shortly. So about 2 years ago, I was a senior in college and I had the idea for type drift in between two classes. Since then, I think we have created one of the better communities out there as far as this stuff goes. You guys have been literally the lifeblood that keeps this stuff rolling, and with that, we have brought some pretty special items here to bring forth to you guys. As a car guy and as a collector myself, there's a lot of shared commonality between you and I. I've met people internationally and here in the United States that share the exact same passion that I have with this stuff. Most of the things that are available on TypeShift are either forgotten about or just kind of lost through time, and now they're getting a second look on life, bringing back into the homes of enthusiasts, homes of collectors, garage art that starts up a conversation. Everybody's got a connection to all this stuff, one way or another. With the recent collection, we're scaling up a little bit from the traditional 8.5 by 11 single frame and dual frame pieces. A lot of these are going to be bigger format, more substantial pieces of history for the TypeShift collector. On top of framed vintage pieces, we've got a lot more wearable items, and these are incredibly special. These are not for sale anywhere else other than TypeShift, and if they are, they're not nearly in this good of shape. These are official Camel GT 75th anniversary t-shirts. Some real deal, usable and wearable vintage motorsport nostalgia. Perfect condition, no pit stains, no oil stains, no rips, no tears like you've traditionally seen. Tons of Camel stuff, tons of vintage t-shirts from all sorts of race events throughout the 80s. Some of the coolest stuff that's been available on the TypeShift storefront. For the 90s DTM fans, for the Camel GT fans, anything with box fenders, huge wings, and incredibly wide magnesium BBSs, you guys are all in for a treat.
And back to the action. After we took a look at that commercial go ahead and check him out, obviously. If you're into a motorsports memorabilia of the sort, I'm sure he's got you sorted. We had a nice long conversation last time about what kind of memorabilia is in store for enthusiasts like myself. And as he was of that nature, he said he had plenty in store. My golly, they were up there, and I almost hit the buy button. So make sure you grab yours. They are one of a kind. Warm up finishing up right now. This will get us started for Heat 1. Looking forward to this one, that's for sure. Always am, always will be. Driver getting rocked on the grid. Looks like we're all set up and ready to go. Away we go. Keeper, Solomon Saud, Travis Manikas, Derek McCord, Ethan Lawrence, Rene Martinez, Jake Foucher, and now Ramiro Perez falls back into last place. On the outside, though, makes a leap towards the front, but now has to trickle into where he belongs. Just a nasty pack of cars from what it looks like from my point of view. Amazing camera shots. Gotta tip this guy with the race. So we're trying to make a breakaway on Keith Hurst, but can't find the gap. Weaves along. There he goes. Takes a peek on the inside. Is he later on the brakes? Not quite enough. Quarter panel there. Back to single file. I think a little back and forth there from Saud and McCord. A little accordion action. Bump in the rump, as they call it. McCord on the inside of Saud forces his present there and slows down the thwarting efforts of Saud. You know he's going to be frustrated about that. Can McCord hold on? He's holding on to the inside for now of Saud. Saud going for a switchback. McCord on the outside now gets pushed out of the way. Okay, what are you doing? There's Manikas. Salman Saud on the inside. McCord has to back out. Manikas wants to get involved in all this, or he at least wants to get by the battle before he loses out any more time. Keith Hurst is breaking away, almost a second ahead now, second and a half. There he is, Manikas on the inside. Oh, look at that fighting star of TCRs. Too many bushes here. McCord on the inside. Let's get on board with Rene Martinez and find out what's going on ahead. Looks like McCord and Ramiro Perez are now duking it out. Keith Hurst and Manikas. What happened to Saud? Must have missed out on what's happening. Nope, there he is on the inside of Martinez. Martinez going for the switchback, allowing him to do that, but Saud's now on the grass. Had to back out, bump over the crest of the curve. That's going to slow down Martinez's efforts. Back to it. There's Saud on the inside. Does he hold on to it? He can get the run. No, he can't. The pushing he was doing pushed him wide, allowing Martinez to stick his nose and then get a little bit of a run, but Martinez can't hold on to it. Late on the brakes is Martinez. Saud is safe and sound for now. On board with Martinez. This is the battle for P5. Bump in the rump. Rene laid on the brakes into Saud. Oh, there's an action for Martinez and Perez. Excuse me, Perez and McCord. Excuse me. Oh, Saud and McCord again now. More action. Can't get enough of it. Oh, McCord goes wide. Saud goes through, unfortunately, for McCord. He's now battling with Martinez. On the inside is McCord, trying to hold on, has to back out of it, that's for sure. Otherwise, he was going to go wide like Jake Foucher did. Off into the grass. Martinez is through on McCord. Now Jake wants a taste of McCord. Seeing that he's been able to give up a few, Foucher wants to take advantage. Maybe not quite yet. What he's thinking about. Looking at the leaders, Keith Hurst has managed to escape still now, but Travis Monikis isn't too far back now. That gap's only 1 second, so that's going to become a battle for the lead here shortly. Looking at Salman Saud and Ramiro Perez. Now we're on to Derek McCord and Fouchers on the inside. Made that move happen. McCord with a switchback. There's Lawrence battling from behind. Oh, he goes for the move on Foucher. Got it done. A little over under there. Tries to also get one done on McCord. He did, but has to back out. I think he was a little late on the brakes there. Let's go look at Salman Saud trying to make a move on the outside of Perez. Nope, set up a switchback. He must have seen that coming. I feel like this isn't the first time we saw him do that. Oh, Perez is nose to tail, pushing hard, a little onto the grass though. Tell him to save that for after the race, maybe. Ethan Lawrence, what are you doing? Trying to make a move on Jake Foucher. Apparently Jake having none of that. Pushed hard, defended hard on his way through 14. Goes onto his lead and the gap to boot. Ethan Lawrence makes a peak that doesn't really exist. That throws Jake off of his line a little bit. Lazy peak from Lawrence had a dramatic effect on Jake's actions. And Jake was looking at something else. A little early on the brakes for Jake now. Lawrence is through on the inside. Gets turned in on, I think. I'm not sure what happened there, but that'll be the end of that battle. Sorry, folks. Oh, looks like Jake's having a big one in the background. Trying to chase everybody down. Ramiro Perez on Saud. 44.1 is Ramiro's best, and a 43.2 from Saud. So everybody's kind of trickled into where they belong. The only outlier being Derek McCord, who's a couple tenths faster than Martinez right now. potentially not actually because of that damage he may have incurred. But Lawrence and Foucher could battle it out if Jake makes a mistake here. Perez sure does. Going to get a battle on with Martinez, so he has a little off there. 5 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Not the time you'd expect me to call out. A little peek on the inside from McCord on Martinez. He said that one was coming up. I didn't think it happened so quickly. Oh, on the inside, took a gnarly peek there. Real gnarly peek there. Back out of it. Martinez go back. Another peek for McCord. Didn't act on a little flick of the wrist from Martinez. And maybe a little code brown to boot. He was pushing off into the grass there. Foucher did two behind, wiggling on this straight, trying to find the best line. That dragged McCord right up to the front. Here we go, folks. Take a quick peek at the leaders before we get back to that battle. And I guess within 4/10. Oh, here we go, Martinez. On the inside, goes for the move, side by side contact, door jamming there. On the inside is McCord, switchback for Martinez. Away he goes, driving ahead of this battle. Side by side, nothing to separate them. Who's later on their brakes? McCord is. Keeps it collected. Ramiro Perez driving with his rear view mirror in front of him, apparently watching the battle rage on. Looks like there's another battle going on at the front for Hurst and Benikas, though. Let's quickly go look at that. On the inside, battle for the lead ends in a little bit of tragedy. Heath turns into Benikas, slows him down at 14. There's a fast side by side. Good thing it didn't end worse than that. On their way to turn one, Benikas doesn't want it to happen again, backed out. Battle behind McCord. It goes Ramiro Perez, McCord, Martinez. As soon as I said that, Martinez switches McCord. Still looking here now for the lead. Benikas on the outside. Hurst holds on. Jake Foucher closing in on the battling trio. Now within a 10th. Quickly go take a look at that. On the inside of McCord for just a moment. No, it's the outside of. I apologize. Back to the action. Up at the head of the field. 2 minutes remaining, so just another lap or so. Absolutely nose to tail. Salman Saud in the foreground. Just waiting for a mistake from either of these guys. Only 2 seconds away, so if they have another moment like they did before, Saud is over it. Here we go. Oh no, Benikas has a failure. Drives right off the track. Nope, got it back together. Is now behind Hurst, it looks like. Maybe it was just an error on my end. Team 1 being more diligent about it this time. This is going to be the last lap for sure. Side by side, here we go, folks. This is what we paid to see. Benikas and Hurst. Oh, almost a bump in the rump. Didn't quite go there yet. Oh, now it is a bump in the rump. Warnings coming up on my screen for one reason or another. Looks like Hurst is no more. Down in P8. Travis Menikis drives away with it into P1. Salman Saud might take P2 here. And Ramiro Perez is gonna be super happy about a champion, excuse me, a P3 here, tasting champagne, didn't even have to lift a finger. Checkered flag, checkered flag, checkered flag. That'll be it for Menikis in P1. Salman Saud in P2. 3 for Perez. Martinez in 4th. Derek McCord in 5th now. Jake Foucher in 6th. And we've got Lawrence still driving around in 7th place, and Hurt taking the DNF from what it looks like. Race winner going out to Travis Menikis. Fastest lap going to Saud. No surprise there. Let's see if we can grab one of these boys and drag him into chat. I don't know who. Oh. There's McCord. There's Foucher. There's Lawrence. There's Saud. There's Renee. Ramiro Perez, I guess, is who we're grabbing. Ramiro Perez. Ramiro Perez, how goes it?
Oh,
Hello?
hello.
How's
You
it
hear me?
going, Ramiro?
Yes.
Living the dream or what?
Oh, yeah. Really, really good.
How
Kind of like lose the leaders a bit.
well, I mean, you had a lot of defending to do, right?
Yeah, I was struggling. The car feels weird. I think it's because of the temps. Maybe it's kind of like going into night time type thing. So I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Wasn't aware that was a thing. Wasn't aware that's a thing.
Yeah, I heard Salman saying something about locking up the tires as well at the beginning. Like he didn't felt the same. So we'll see what happens now because now is more sunny.
Well, absolutely.
Hopefully it'll help.
Yeah. Are you surprised that you got a taste of champagne there? Are we getting a clean?
I'm very surprised. I don't know what happened to Keith.
I was gonna say, does anybody know what happened to Keith?
Maybe he ran out of fuel. We don't know.
No.
But yeah, seems like it because that was a full flat zone. He just parked.
That's sad. He was having such a great race too.
Yeah, he was checking out.
Oh yeah, he was. Yep. Awfully sad. We got 6 minutes. Wait, I'm in the wrong server. I'm in the wrong server. This is yeah. I wish you didn't get kicked out. You know what I mean? There we go.
Oh, you got kicked out again?
Always. Oh god, that's not. That's not what I'm supposed to copy. Gosh
Dang it!
darn it.
Well, you do have 4 minutes still.
Do I have? Okay.
The warm up.
Goodness.
Yeah. It's in the warm up too.
Because there's been times where I didn't have such a luxury.
Good thing that now we have the warm ups.
Oh,
Looks like I made it.
Fantastic. Well, Ramiro, it looks like I'm going to drop you back off to where you belong.
All right.
All right, what I should do now.
Have fun with the chaos race too.
Thanks, buddy. Good luck. All right, here we go. Race 2 where Hurst, Lawrence, Foucher, McCord, Martinez, Perez, Saud, and Manikis all taking to the start. Away we go into T1. Oh no, looks like Hurst is pulling off to the side, letting everybody by for now. Lawrence, Foucher, McCord, Martinez now. Looks like it's all kerfunkled up at the front. 2x2x2x2. Oh, big old squirm from Perez from behind. Jake Foucher holding on to P2 sternly. Not letting anybody bully him. Martinez behind tries to make a peek up the inside. Can't quite do it though. Still 2x2 in the back. Perez, Hurst, Manikis, and McCord. Hello, Captain Insano. Time to tune in indeed. Just in time for race 2. Away we go. We caught it just in the nick of time. Looks like Foucher has a big ol' moment and Martinez wants to collect on payment. But there's Ramiro Perez. No, excuse me, we're on board with Martinez making a move on Foucher around the outside. Oh, just saw a hint of white and green on the inside. Lets you know that Foucher was there. Look at that bump draft from Saud. He's not messing around. He's going to stick his nose in there. The little bumping, grinding, sandwiching Martinez. I'm sure he didn't give consent in that. Diving out of the way, trying to go to the inside. Big old dive from Manikis. Switchback engage. Saud knew that was coming, saw it happening a mile away. Cord now catching up to Manikis, threatening his position now. So he eats it over the sausage curb. And who's that over the grass? That looks like Perez. He's actually racing behind. Number 22, that's Saud on the inside. That's Martinez. Forced his way through on Foucher. Foucher is probably going to cry foul on that one. I would. A bit of a dive there. We didn't get a full glimpse of the action, though. Defend and descend strat. Engage. Oh my goodness, Saud's gonna make a breakaway on Foucher now. He sure does. Through he goes, abusing that same strategy twice. Looks like Manikis has gotten some lessons. Nope, Saud's not quite through yet. Challenging the inside, allowing Foucher to go through. He gets pushed wide on exit. Into turn one. Looks like everybody's fanning out. Hurst goes wide. Only person on the racing line. My goodness, 4 abreast. 2x2 almost. Turn one. These guys at GRG sure are wild, ain't they? Leader Lawrence is having a breakaway, 1.7 adrift now of second place Martinez. We're on board with Saud, taking a look at him. Now ahead of Manikis and Foucher. But the battle ridge is on behind as I think that's... Yep, that's McCord on the inside of Manikis. Bumping and grinding comes Perez. Sticking his nose in there. Just missed the start, unfortunately, Case, but thanks for hanging out for now. There goes Manikis on the inside of McCord, and through he is, holding on to fourth for now. Awfully spicy behind as Hurth and McCord are getting familiar. Let's see if Ramiro Perez has got the action shot for us on his front bumper. Not quite, maybe in the cockpit. Yep, there it is. This one was a spicy one, Case. You missed out. Oh, Big ol' send from Perez, pushing hard. Only 10 minutes left. He's not worried about his tires. Apparently keep first now within 3/10 of the court ahead. Can he break away? Takes a peek. Doesn't act on it though. Oh, but McCord goes wide, threatened by Hurst. And now so is Perez. Now Jake Foucher wants a taste of this. McCord defends as best as he can. He stays ahead of Foucher for now. With Saud again, looking at Martinez. First plays just up the road. We can see it. Also, no practice after a 12-hour workday. That's for sure going to damper any efforts. Oh, that's a bump in the rump. Straight into the back of Martinez into the braking zone. Couldn't quite do that. Going to be so cordial if they bump again. He's going to take advantage of that. Oh yeah, and there he goes. Panel along the inside of Rene Martinez. Now along Saud maybe. Absolutely. Take notes, AC indeed. On Saud, he's almost there, wheel to wheel, has to weave along the straight to try to get in the right position. Can he make a breakaway on the brakes? I don't think he had it in him. What's Hurst up to? He's within 2/10 of Martinez. Oh, little conga train here. Hurst, Martinez, Manikis, and Saud right now. Towing along with Jake Foucher and Perez still. Rolling physics in RaceRoom. Haven't been there yet. They got the round wheel, maybe I will. Action camera for us on the court right now. Big old conga line here. We've got second through seventh right now, separated by 2.5 seconds. Got Portimao for some rolling fun, huh? On the inside is Hurst. We can't talk about that right now. Madness going on. Hurst on Martinez after he gave away pole position. He fights his way through the field, now into fourth place. Now this is TCR racing at its best. This is what TCR is for car racing. Oh, a little bump in the rump here. I think that's Manikis on Saud. It sure is. This is touring car racing, bumping and grinding, trading paint as much as they can. The sounding, the only thing I don't like about RaceRoom is the sound. It sounds so much worse than it actually is as far as damage. He's trying to make a move on the outside of Saud. Can he make it stick? Goes for a switchback. Saud holds on. by just a hair. Turns in. Saud is alongside, wheel to wheel. This is gonna be a drag to the line. It's not the last one though. How many times are they gonna do this? You got Hurst and Martinez trying to catch up from behind. Saud on the inside, holding on to the middle of the track. Nikes has nowhere to go here. Is absolutely faster by a couple of tenths, just can't find his way through, slowing down Hurst and Martinez as Martinez has him off, slows down, Record is through there. So that in the background briefly. Sounds are good here at RaceRoom. The only thing I don't like are the big crunches, I think. Bottom man out, all that stuff, that sounds good. Back to the action. Is hunting down Saud still. It is awfully close. I am curious if we're going to get one more or two more now. Two more, not three more speed. Oh, Derek McCord's trying to get something done. On Keith Hurst, actually, now. I didn't know he fell back that far already. Was up there at the front for a little bit. Oh, excuse me, he was in 6th place earlier. I am mistaken. He was up in 4th. Coming back down at this point. This is action now. Hurst and Martinez. To tail again. Nikes and Saud. Pushing hard. This is going to be the final lap. We're not going to be able to chase the boards, I don't think. They're battling it out. 2 seconds adrift on the Hornets practically now. His fastest lap. 43 is one final. 43 is for the boys behind, so he's got the pace to stay out in front despite them pushing him. Oh, a little mistake from Lawrence, closing down the gap a little bit. Awfully close, a little crunching there from Nikes. Closes down behind Saud, but the gap's back open to about half a second. Travis Manikis still, excuse me, 14 tenth away from P2. He wants it. He needs it. He's pushing for it. His battle with Saud has lasted all season long. Nothing more to do through the last corner but to send it not close enough. Ethan Lawrence is going to take it away for us here tonight. That's P1 Saud in 2, Manikis in 3rd. Hell of a battle there from Saud. 4th place for McCord. Riding his way there now. Hurst taking 5th. Rene Martinez taking 6th. Foucher in 7th, and Perez taking 8th now. Race winner going out to Lawrence, and the fastest lap going out to Saud. No surprises there again. Let's see if any of the boys and girls at GRG are willing to hop in and shoot the you-know-what. Where is Lawrence? He's not here anymore. Holy Toledo. Okay. We already talked to Ramiro Perez. We sure did. My God. Salman Saud. I hope you weren't talking about something else. I dragged you out of where you were at.
No.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Right on. Hell of a battle you had with Travis Manikis. Practically.
Yeah.
All raced or heat too long. How was that?
That was tough, especially with his speed in the straight. His car was really fast.
Was that just due to setup changes or differences, or is that a
No,
car thing? I'm not too familiar with
yeah,
RaceRoom, so bear with me here.
yeah. It's kind of known for the Hondas to be fast in the straight.
And so
Yeah.
how were you combating that weakness that you had?
Well, I think he thought I could block him most of the time.
Right on, right on. Well, keep on trucking, keep on trucking. Thanks for hanging out with me, Solomon. Have a
Yeah.
good night, dude.
You too, though.
All right. Oh, there he is. Ethan Lawrence, there you are.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Tired?
Are you now?
Yeah.
Were you battling or were you sweating somewhere?
No, I just had a terrible first race, and then, second race was like, oh, hey, and basically starting a pole. Basically, don't know what happened to Keith. He had a bad start, so I kind of just waltzed away from him, and then kind of door banged Jake a little bit.
Yeah, wasn't really sure what happened to Keith. He just kind of pulled away there, maybe having remorse for how he gained it last time out. Just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Someone said he had a fuel issue or something.
I think he ran out of fuel on the first race. To my knowledge, that's the only thing I think of him retiring, because he was out up front. So,
well, Keith Hurst too. Yeah, not only was out in front, but he actually had pretty good pace beneath him too. So he could have kept on fighting. I think, at least giving you a run for your money, maybe, huh?
Maybe, I don't know. Luckily, I think because everyone was battling, I was able to pull a second out front and then just kept that gap.
Absolutely. It's not like you even had the pace, to be honest with you. I'm kidding.
Yeah, you break the. I mean, as soon as you break the toe, you're either out of the pack or you're with the pack, depending on or you've broken away from the pack, depending on if you're at the tail end of the front.
Yeah, once the battling started behind, it was just nonstop. I knew they were not going to be able to catch up with you.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty gnarly. But congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
I think that wraps it up for everybody we need to talk to here. Anything else you got to say?
Nope.
Right on. Thanks, brother. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
All right, everybody. This is going to wrap it up for us here at GRG. If you're interested in hanging out, come check us out. Links are in the description, grgesports.com, obviously. Come sign up. We're going to have some more hot stuff races here at RaceRoom. every Thursday, 2000 Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock for you guys on the East Coast, 5 o'clock for you on the West Coast. See you in 1 week time. We're going to be at the Chang International Circuit full. And as always, please stay safe, folks. Good night.